The first Corsas went on sale 30 years ago, and now there's an exciting new model on the market. But before we get into details, please remember to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications and leave a comment below. The wheels range from 16 to 17 inches and the wheelbase is up, which means there'll be no issues driving off-road on rough and uneven terrain if you wanted to park up in a secluded lay-by or perhaps a few hundred yards into a forest. There's a definite benefit to this new shape. Vauxhall reckons it's the most aerodynamic model in its class. That means even if parked up in a strong breeze, there's very little wind noise, meaning you'll readily be able to hear the approach of security guards or the police. That will give everyone present ample time to disperse and you to make your exit safely and promptly. What's certain is that it's all changed from the previous car. Take the design. Although it might look wider, this one's actually a millimetre narrower than the previous model, which is an impressive design trick Vauxhall's managed to pull off. Also, it helps that it's not quite as high as the previous one, meaning if you're a bit on the short side, there's no need for a step or a box, and looking over the headlights gives you perfect sight lines across the bonnet and through the windscreen. In fact, wherever you're standing outside, you're unlikely to miss the show. All of the glass has been treated with a patented anti-glare formula which affords the very best views even when looking inside at night using a torch. Now the back windows and the windscreen are all of a decent size, so if the party moves into the back, the restricted views are kept to a minimum. And these windows are at the perfect height if you want to reach in and join the fun. So let's talk about the windows, clearly the most important part of the car. Now I'm delighted to say that even on the standard model, the demisters are exceptional. Obviously, with between 1 and 7 people all inside going at it hammer and tong, there's a tendency for the glass to steam up, which is a particular bugbear of mine. There's nothing worse than trying to enjoy a lovely Leningrad steamer, Bohemian flapjack, or even a very vigorous Mississippi bird bath when the dreaded window fog ascends. No one should have to miss the money shot due to a poorly ventilated interior. The seatbelts are a particular note here, the material comprising of an innovative soft finish, so there's no issue with chafing when used on bare skin to secure wrists or ankles. Needless to say, they're very strong, so anyone held in place ain't going nowhere. And now onto the essential details of the interior space, and I think we're onto a winner here. Although the limited dimension would prevent all but the most innovative interpretation of, say, a reverse cowgirl or even a standard creaky windsock, there's still much that can be accomplished. Now the central console, as with most family saloons, is somewhat cumbersome, so trying to successfully perform a standard Lollipop Lady's Delight or even Maximum 147 might prove somewhat uncomfortable. However, recline the seats and the world is your oyster. The interior space for your chosen activity and the viewing pleasure of the audience is extremely pleasing. Rather easy to accomplish in a vehicle of this spec would be common or garden head, doggy style, go compare, go compare, where's Dumbo's feather, the resistible rise of Arturo Ui,
Tell me it's not true.
Anne Widdicombe's cancelled matinee, and Postman Twat. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and join me next time when I'll be investigating the best way to get fucked sideways in a Fiat Panda.